Well, it's that time of year and everybody wants to get chicks, right? I want you to pay really close attention to the way this setup is. You notice they got a food tray and a waterer back there? And then if I swing over here, they've got that light with the red bulb. Okay? Now we're going to talk about some stuff like that. But in the meantime, I'm going to run around the store since these guys are here. And I'm going to show you some of the basic items you're going to need if you intend to keep these guys alive when you pick them up from the store. Most people don't abide by this, but this is almost a surefire guarantee that you have the highest probability rate to save your chick's life. That way you end up with chickens that give you eggs or meat or whatever you're going for. These are the only 3 left in the store. So let's go ahead and take a little loop and I'll show you the kind of stuff you're going to need. First off, you need something safe to put them in. Box, tote, whatever. Okay. Secondly, you're going to need shredded wood. Not wood chips, shredded wood. Okay. It's a lot softer on them. It keeps them from getting splinters and stuff like that. Okay. On top of that, there's an additive that you have to put into their water. We're going to go ahead and find that real quick, if I can. There's a lot of good stuff around here. Now keep in mind all these waterers and stuff like this, you don't get anything like this until you get really, really, really big birds, okay? You can get smaller waterers like this and not have any issues or nothing like that, but as you see, they've got a whole bunch of different stuff. Now if you're looking for the little waterers, they're right over here, stuff like this. Now what you're going to want to get is you're going to want to get something about this small right here. And you're going to get a little tray like this, okay? Now you're going to be changing this water constantly. They're going to be getting everything in it. They're going to get the shaving wood in it, all that stuff, okay? It's going to be constant cleaning, so keep this in mind, all right? On top of that, you're going to have right here your electrolyzed, and this is for if you have ducks, okay? Chickens can have it too, but ducks can have this one specifically. And then you have your probiotic. Now the probiotic is for chickens only. That's this one right here. You're going to mix this. I believe it's like 1 pack of this per gallon or something like that. You're going to mix this, and this is going to help your birds survive, all right? That's one of the important things when it comes to watering. Other than that, you're going to get some medicated chick feed, which is usually what they'll have. They'll have different types of crumbles or whatever, and they have medicated and non-medicated. You got to keep that in mind. When you're getting chicks, you want medicated feed, okay? And as for lighting, you get that set up right there. Pretty much big old aluminum housing like this, right up there. You get your red bulb. That way you can control your temperature fluctuations by raising or lowering the light bulb as needed. Your chicks will let you know. The reason you go this way is because it forces you to pay attention, okay? So if you don't pay attention, you're neglecting your birds. If you're neglecting your birds, their survival rate drops exponentially, okay? There's also another item over here that a lot of people rant and rave about, and it's right there. It's that cozy coop. Now, I had one of those. They work really well. They are a good way to heat your coop if you're interested in heating your coop, but keep in mind, if you do heat your coop, that actually kind of counteracts your bird's natural warming system. So if your power ever does go out, you could be looking at serious problems if your birds aren't acclimated to cold weather, because you always had one of those. So keep that in mind. Mine, as soon as they went out to the coop, we had a cozy coop for like a month. After that, nothing. And that was in the fall. So they wintered without any heat. Okay, so keep that in mind. Also, there's a couple of other items here that I wanted to talk about. This one right here, honestly. This. Now, I'm a little iffy about this. The reason I'm iffy about this is because you can't tell where your birds are at. You can't tell what they're doing. They can't tell if they need more heat, less heat, or anything like that. And then on top of that, all different breeds are different. So some of them require different temperature ranges. Keep in mind, a chicken's body is 105 degrees. Consistently, okay? So imagine what the eggs and the chicks have to go through, because chicks usually go huddled up underneath the mama hen when she's all broody and stay warm. That's 105 degrees. Now I know these go really, really hot, but you have to take into consideration, this is a machine, not a real animal. So there's a lot of different things that apply. It also causes you to have to pay even more attention to your birds, because you think you're getting this as a luxury to kind of give yourself some time away from them. You have to increase your time with them, because that's just the way they work. You have to keep an eye on them, because it's not translucent. You can't see through it or nothing like that. So if they're underneath it, you don't know what's going on. Those are some of the important things you got to keep in mind. Other than that, I'm pretty sure I covered everything except for the feeding trays, which are right over here next to the waters. You're going to want one of those, okay? Now, I highly recommend you get the plastic ones. Don't get the metal ones, okay? You have to think these are baby chicks, tiny feet, tiny beaks, very vulnerable, metal. You know what I'm saying, all right? So shoot for the plastic ones. Also, you will have to do that daily. And then other than that, I'm going to see if I can track down some food right now. See if we can get some of their medicated crumbles so I can tell you what that stuff looks like so you know what you're getting when you're getting chickens. Let's see. Do you see the medicated feed anywhere, honey? I'm pretty sure it's all probably just in this area right here. No? Nope, I didn't think so. We got to take a walk to the other side of the store. I know where it's at. It's over here. All right, come on. We're going to take a walk. I'm in Murdoch's Home and Ranch Supply, by the way. This is one of our local places that we come and we get all of our stuff, but they just happen to have chickens in and stuff like that and chicks and everything. So I figured I'd show you. Also, when they get a little bit older, scratch blocks, you're going to want those. But as for feed, you can see all your feeds down here. You have a high pro egg layer, you've got scratch grain, you have all flock, and you have a whole bunch of stuff like this. You got all of your layer feeds and everything. Now what you got to pay attention to when you look at bags like this is you have to make sure it says either medicated or non-medicated. If they're chicks, you need medicated. If they're not, you don't need medicated, okay? Normal sized chickens, normal food. Baby chickens, little baby chicks, stuff like that, medicated feeds, okay? Let me see if I can find one of the ones that we were using last time. Hey, there we go. A bag of Start and Go. This is what I got last time because this is, in fact, where I got my chickens and all my stuff, all right? And keep in mind, I got 57, all right? 57 chickens. That's the feed bag right there. I'll give you a close-up of it. Okay? That one right there. This is the feed bag you're going for. As you see, it says medicated crumble right here. And you just pay attention to them. Other than that, you guys take care. I hope the information was helpful. If you're interested in chickens, I got a bunch of other videos on specific breeds to tell you all the different details of them. You should check those out. If not, leave a comment down below. Let me know and I'll send you the link, all right? Other than that, subscribe if you want to. And you guys take care. I will see you next time. Don't forget that notification bell, all right? Later.